They're going to throw the bulk of their heavy guys at us. That is not very good. Dogs are coming back, though. Dogs are coming back to defend their masters, I suppose. That is kind of cool. Now over here on the side, these light horses are steady. That's rather unfortunate. And yeah, our entire line is kind of fighting now. So this should be an interesting fight to watch. So let's see how this goes. Rebels being butchered. Let's see if we can get some flaming javelins into the back lines over here. Well, the majority of their troops have already fled. It's only the stubborn heavy infantry left. And whatever isn't covered by our men are just getting hammered with those spears, those javelin throws. And that is that battle. Wow. 3 times the kills as opposed to the deaths, so that is another pretty good trade-off. You know, as we go into these battles, I mean, we always level up our troops. So, really interesting stuff happening. Just by fighting some of these grinder battles, I mean, we level up our troops, right? So, I mean, maybe when we take on some of the bigger players, we will have fully leveled up people to send right at them. That's just going to send the rebels packing, so that is good. And I think I'll finish off the rebels just like that. Wipe those rebels out. Yeah, exactly. Oh, really? There's still 11 troops there? No. There we go. That's the death blow. So it looks like that will be, yeah, that'll be that. So now the province should be essentially stabilized. Now, all of our military troopers can essentially move into a different direction now. And that direction will be towards Hispania. So we'll get our 2 legions to move there. And I'll get the spy to guide them forward, really. Now, because Carthage has maintained a blockade there, it doesn't look like we'll be able to get to them. So I think I'll pull these troops back for now. We don't really need to keep those guys there for now. And I think I'll form another army and use it as more of a defensive one to cover the Alps. But I'll take our two experienced legions, and I'm going to drive these guys down here, and we are just going to do a little bit of a coastal creep until we get to North Africa. So we'll see how that goes. Huh. It seems like the Celtic Confederation or something like that actually took over Athens, so that is kind of neat to find out. They actually managed to occupy the town, so that is really rather strange. But yeah, Sparta and Athena is where Sparta and Athens seem to be gone, which is rather unfortunate. Or I guess not so unfortunate, seeing as it speeds up the game. Now that we've actually built an auxiliary camp here in the Celtic areas, we can actually start recruiting Celtic troops now as well. So as opposed to recruiting our regular Hastati and our regular Velites, we can actually start recruiting Celtic units too. So that is kind of cool. Let's see what Celtic units have over our guys. Not really all that much actually. They have Celtic guys. They're about the same price, and they're not as effective, that's for sure. Well, no, that's not true. The Celtic guys have more weapon damage, but no, less attack, but more charge, which is rather interesting. They also have light horsemen, which we don't have access to, so that is that'll be a very useful tool for us. So, you know what? Let's buy some Celtic horsemen for now. And let's see where that goes. So the rebellion has been put down over here, and our 2 troops will just wait up, I guess, for a little bit of time. And I think I'll send our scout forward to really take a look over here. Now our research is, how's our research going? 5 more turns. Okay, well we'll let that continue, and I think we'll take over this turn, this territory in the next turn, and really go from there. Now back on Hispania, or Italia, I want to force march this army, and I want to get them back into Rome proper, so that they can refit. And I think that's all we'll do this turn. And okay, now we've returned with some Celtic cavalry bolstering our Roman forces. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to declare war with, well, with these guys right here, and we'll see how we can pursue some more conquests by besieging their capital over here.
Cower before Rome!
Now these guys have quite a few different armies present over here, so what I think I'll do is that I'll build a few siege engines actually. Siege these guys for about 4 turns, and I'll start to build up our forces just like that.
Advance.
And you know, maybe we don't have to. If we stack up our forces here, we'll get 2 armies to their few, to their 1 pretty much, because one of their armies has been quite depleted so far. So we'll engage in combat once again, and with some good skirmishing and some good maneuvering, we should be able to win against these guys. Ooh, interesting map this time. One of those tri-point maps. So it's going to be a large-scale battle. It's gonna be nice. They're apparently bringing 2 navies as well. So again, very interesting. 2 legions of Rome against these guys' garrison army. Their depleted garrison army too, out of all things. Well, we will wait out the rain, wait until it's dry, there we go, start the battle, and our second line of troops will be joining from this direction over here. So let's start out our formations over here. You know, not really a good time to buy cavalry though, so I think I'll keep our cavalry in the rear like that. Dogs over here, and keep our main line right behind those skirmishers. Now, their troops are probably going to be amassed on the walls. No, the walls are clear. No enemy troops along their walls. If we break through the first line, we'll probably
Once they are within the walls, do as you will. Now, to arms.
So we'll see how this goes.
Melee troops, orders, commander.
We'll get our melee men to come up here.
Warriors, eager for blood.
And our reinforcements are arriving, so this will give us ever more troops to play around with. Dual legion fight, so let's see how this will go.
General, double time.
It looks like the majority of the enemies' forces are actually on boats, so their inland garrison probably doesn't have very many troops, considering their garrison is said to be low on men. So I think I'll send out 1 troop to just kind of burn out the gate. Now let's triple that. We're just add some more people onto that line. So we'll send those guys forward over here. Let's get the secondary line formed, and well, I kind of want to keep our troops separate, so I'll get this line to form right behind them, just like that. And it would appear that we are taking some very, very slight fire from here. I think we are, anyways. Maybe not. Maybe these guard towers, they don't shoot down. Oh wait, no, they do. They are nicking us once or twice. Not too much though. So they're going to burn down that gate with a ton of those flaming torches. Yeah, that's going to do quite a little bit of damage just right off the bat. But as soon as we're inside the marketplace, I think we stand a very good chance of just breaking through this place. If we can get up to the walls here, if we can rush this control point, get up to the walls through here, we have a nice vantage point along the shrine over there. So we'll see how that goes. Their troops are probably all going to get cramped up into one of these beaches. It looks like they're heading for the one over here, actually. That one doesn't have anything to really... Yeah, if we actually put some troops right onto the beach, no real way that they can stop us then. So this battle is going to be a little bit more about speed than anything. These troops are all going to go up. Enemy gates have been destroyed. Perfect. Troops need to hurry up. They need to get onto the shore and they need to rush it. These guys really are going to get a good little cardio workout here. Mad dash, first legion, where the second legion is going to make a dash for the boats, and we'll send them forward. Now these guys are just assembling, but as soon as they assemble, I'm going to send them in here to capture the points, because I want to save our troops as much as possible. Even though we should stand like an excellent chance of winning either way. Still, it would be nice to just save some manpower. Yeah, they're starting to disembark. What are they disembarking, though? They disappear. Slingers, slingers, more slingers, slingers, and assault quadramine. Okay, well that's not that bad. Our troops are... Our troops are slowly making their way over there. Now over here, these guys are starting to get assembled, so I'll put their legionnaires inside the center, and I think what I'll do is that I'll actually send with the war dogs over here to the capture point. So that'll give some of the more useless people. Well, I wouldn't say that the war dogs are useless, but they're definitely not as helpful as the other troops inside these sieges, right? So I'll keep them there. Get the Vilites inside there as well. And it looks like we found the initial little group of troops that they have. They had a small garrison. The garrison, from the looks of it, already fought one battle before fighting us. So it looks like these are the remnants of the garrison for the city, the town watch. And they're going to buy some time for their landing craft, definitely.
Missile infantry at your command. At the double time.
Let's try to use the streets here.
Missile infantry! Quick march! Astarte! Melee infantry at your command!
Really tried to drive up the assault there. How's the fighting going on over here? Those skirmishers are probably just going to run into our shield. Yeah, so they're down. Now, whoever controls this port will win the game, pretty much. So long as we can kind of control this area, we will win. So let's see, these guys are going to form a solid wall. And that's just going to give our Velites a position to set up their lines. So that's going to close up that area over there. Now, here is rather interesting. I want them throwing their whatever they have over here. Throw whatever they have. Go sack whatever they have over there. And in the center right here, center of the fight, I have these guys inside inside the tortoise formation. Just kind of brawling it out, point-blank javelin throws from the looks of it. Form the testudo whenever they can to prevent those shots to go in from going into them.
Double time! Jupiter gives us strength.
And yeah, that looks like well, we held all four of the or all three of the victory locations, so that is good. Well, no, do we? No, we don't. Our troops are still moving forward there. That's right. We, for some reason, I would imagine that we are red, but apparently we are yellow. You know, Roman red kind of makes sense. Oh, these guys are going to get it. They're going to get crushed between those two guys. Can our guys with the flaming spears help them out? Yeah, their flaming bolts will help out by quite a little bit. Second Hastati's going to go in there. Over here, this might be a little bit of a problem, unless they get pelted down by guys behind them. Gonna turn off skirmish mode. These guys can just kind of brawl it out. Likewise over here, quick reload too. These guys just trying to assemble their forces. Levy Freeman trying to get off the beaches. Yeah, this is their little staging ground right here, where they try to assemble their troops, but it's just not going their way. Oh wow, they finished using all of the embarkation sites on on the entire shore, so they can't even land any more boats over here. So with that said, I mean, it looks like are there any boats on the side here? They have a small force landing over here, but nothing major. The very most of their troops are probably going to come through this door right here. Yeah, that's where they're bringing in their men. And well, they're going to have a problem here, that's for sure. They're going to encounter the second legion present inside this battle. Let's look at the battle from from the top-down perspective. Look at that. So you have this beach landing force getting pushed back and out of the city walls. Even you got the hound dogs over here capping the point, just kind of isolated, but they're doing their job. They didn't get the memo, but still pushing forward there. And these hoplites getting butchered, just devastated, eviscerated. These troops are trying to assemble, but they're just not having any luck. Just to make their day even worse, get our Hastati here to do a little charge. Really brutal stuff here. And that should be the end of this battle, really. We capped them out. So all of these losses were for nothing. Look at this slinger column just melt. I mean, sure, these slingers outrange our guys with the javelins, but wow. Doesn't even look like javelin fire. It looks like little bits of shrapnel hitting people there. Massive battle. Only 400 losses, 2,475 losses for the enemy. Really good battle for us, I guess. Really bad day for Bardas over here. How many forces do they only managed to do, like, wow. I mean, you know that the javelins are good when the javelins take up a quarter of your friendly fire, yet they just butcher everything. So another city falls to Rome, of course. And for some reason my camera's stuck. No, it's fine now. Oh, I can rotate the camera. Oh. Yeah, that is going to destabilize this region.